Hey guys, been hearing a lot of fuss lately about established titles being a scam.
This company is a complete scam.
Is established titles really a scam? Yes.
But the whole thing is basically a scam.
You will not be a lord or a lady, no matter how much money you give them.
So we just came all the way to Scotland to find out whether that's really true or not. Allow me to show you. You see right there is the beautiful skyline of the city of Edinburgh. And we literally just traveled halfway across the world to come put boots on the ground to find the facts to answer some of the crazy accusations.
Is it illegal? Well,
You aren't actually buying any land at all.
You see, the reason we did this is because we have done ads for established titles on our channel over the past year or so. And they've been a great partner of ours. And some of the accusations that we're seeing are saying, oh, they're a scam, they're taking people's money. And we need to know whether that's true or not. Because if it is, well, we've got some apologies to make. But if it's not, well, we want to prove to you why we think they've been a great partner and why we think their product and service is actually something kind of cool. And the best way to do that, like I said, was to come all the way to the other side of the world to Scotland and head on up to the 1 square foot piece of land that I purchased through established titles to make myself a lord. So buckle up, boys and girls, because this is about to get very Scottish.
There's no way that pizza is good.
Oh, guarantee it's good.
Well, that's probably pretty good.
It's like a 6. 6, yeah, exactly.
So first stop is fish and chips, and then also we're trying to get.
You're not acting very smart.
I don't know if she was talking to me, but she's probably right. We have a very tight connection from here to jump on the high-speed train up to Edinburgh, Scotland. So moving.
Top of the morning to you.
We're not making that train.
It is not. Okay, well,
Right here.
how do you do it?
Great.
I'm just gonna go right through that side then.
Pink sign. Thank you
And
so
we buy
much.
tickets right there at the gate.
Yeah, by the gate, yeah.
And we just get off at this next stop, right? It only has one stop.
This is the only stop.
Sorry, we're stupid Americans.
We got first class in the absolute wrong direction, so now we get to go to another train station, and that's going to take us supposedly to King's Cross after 4 stops if we go to the right pink line and get tickets in time on the right level.
Tried to kick us out of first class, and they said, you know what, you guys are lost cause, just stay there.
It was very nice of her. She's like, I can tell you're confused, just
To
hang
ensure
tight.
your safety,
Oh.
please mind the gap
It really
between
is.
the train and the platform edge.
So now we're looking for the high-speed train to Edinburgh.
Stopping for food?
Yeah, absolutely. You kidding me? This whole trip is going to be stopping for food everywhere.
What are you doing?
You put ketchup on your fries.
What are you doing?
I'm putting it on my thing.
Oh man, that's good. Well done, man. The train broke. It got us within about 2 hours of Scotland, and the captain of the train, the conductor, whatever his position is, kept on saying something's deteriorating over and over and over.
The captain jumped out the window about 2 miles back.
Yeah, so it's not good. So here we are in The beauty of this is we're actually going to our plots that we purchased from Established Titles in Scotland to show you what they look like. This is not like a big sponsored video where we're like, hey, they paid us to say good things about the company. No. In fact, there's kind of a tricky situation there that we found the best of both worlds. You see, we've been running ads for Established Titles and they paid for a bunch of ads up front. Well, when this whole fiasco hit, everybody kind of got together, us, them, and we're like, hey, we don't really feel comfortable running any more ads until we figure out what's going on. But since they had already paid us for some ads, we're able to use that money to basically fund this trip to come over here and bring you guys the truth. If any of the things that are being said about Established Titles online are true, then we wouldn't be doing business with them, and we won't continue to do business with them. That's why we're going on this mission. So what I promised to bring to you in this video is a lot of montages of him eating various European foods.
Which, hold on. Diesel Dave and the Muscle will come home with lordship if it's real.
What I was getting to that.
No, you that should have been number one.
The plan is, if this whole thing is real and Established Titles is not the scam that some YouTubers are calling it, then that guy and this guy are going to be coming home after picking out their beautiful plot of land in Scotland.
Knighting you.
So that's where we got to be careful, because there's a lot of misconceptions. You don't get knighted. Apparently there's some serious beef around the title Lord. So as we've been planning this trip, you know, I'm gonna save it for a minute. Next stop, Edinburgh, Scotland, where we're gonna meet up with Kat, and she is basically the founder of Established Titles. She came up with it when she lived over here when she was a kid or in high school or something, and I called her right when all this stuff happened and said, Kat, we need some answers, because as of right now, this is not looking good for you guys. It's not looking good for us who ran ads for you. And if we can't get the right answers, then we ourselves are gonna have to stop advertising for Established Titles. And more importantly, we're gonna have to maybe make a video and say, it's not legit, guys. And she said, no, it is legit. And she answered a bunch of the really hard questions that I had. She said, you know what, why don't you guys just meet me in Scotland and I'll show you exactly how this whole process works. That right there is putting your money where your mouth is, or your mouth where your bagpipe tip is.
Yeah. It's your bagpipe.
It's gotta be your bagpipe.
It's gotta be your bagpipe.
It has to be your own bagpipe.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we ask you a question that you just for YouTube? Are you from the UK or Edinburgh? Okay. What does it mean to be a lord?
Lord.
Yeah.
It means you have a castle.
It means you have a castle.
Oh shit.
Are there multiple different layers of being a lord? Like back in old time, could a landowner be called a lord?
Yeah, in Scotland it'd be called a laird.
A laird. Okay. Is laird and lord the same thing? Yeah. Essentially. So if I own a piece of land in Scotland, technically, according to old customs, I could be a laird.
What's going on? What's happened?
We're learning about the souvenir plots that are sold in Scotland, where people from all over the world can become a laird because they own a 1 square feet of land. Yeah, exactly. That's a thing, right?
Yeah, my grandmother has one. Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
so
very
she's
cool.
a
lord. You can be
male,
exactly.
You can be
male or female and be a lord. Yeah, you gifted. Well, you'd be a lady.
Lady, yeah.
So you say your grandma?
Yeah. Well, my mother-in-law.
Where's she from?
Edinburgh. She's passed away now, but she was given one as a gift. Yeah. So you get a certificate to say that you own a piece of land. You don't own a piece of land.
Yeah. You knew it was a novelty. Yeah. You knew it was a souvenir or something. Yeah, you didn't expect. She didn't think that she owned.
No, she was never going to pitch up there and live there.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Interesting.
She was a lady.
Yeah, and the way they do it is they conserve the land. So it's basically putting money into conservation.
It's a bit like buying a star for someone. Yeah. Naming a star after someone.
Yeah, exactly. If I went to the bank and said I'm a lord, they'd say no, you're not.
Right. No, it's a title that's passed down.
From family?
From your family, yeah.
If you have enough money, do you become a lord?
You could. I think the Houses of Parliament have lords. Okay. And they're generally people with some money. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So there's a couple different ways to get lordship. Interesting. Well, thank you. That's the first boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. We got some time to kill here on the old train that's not moving and hasn't moved for a while. So we're gonna do the AI app on Diesel Dave. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay.
Is that good?
I knew it was gonna be good. All right. So start at the top with the holiday cheer section. I think you're wearing one.
Whoa. That's sexy Santa.
That one looks just like you.
I think they're all Santa.
What's going on with your neck?
Oh, look at the Kid Rock. Kid Rock, you must have.
More biscuits. We can take some
Yeah, we'll have some more biscuits,
Yeah.
Damage to the overhead lines is still being repaired.
Oh my.
All right, my friends, we made it. We're finally here. We're gonna head to the hotel, drop off our bags, and then we're gonna go find some food. And then we're gonna figure out where my plot of land is in the morning. So the way Established Titles works is apparently they have numerous different plots of land all over Scotland here, which is where they sell their souvenir plots out of. And I want to go to the exact spot where my plot is and then check out hands and some of our other certificates so we can actually like look at it, see it, understand it. Everybody else who's done videos on this so far has sat behind their desk showing images from Google searches. We're on the ground in Scotland. We just traveled for 24 hours straight to get here. We're going to show you guys the real truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
This is unfucking real. Can I say that on YouTube?
I'll bleep it out.
You know what I feel like? I feel like I'm in Peter Pan.
Yo, hallowed be his name.
You had a stroke when you said that.
Hey man, there's a paved sidewalk over here.
I can't hear anybody else.
We are about to find out whether I actually have a little plot of land here in Scotland or not, because we're going to the plot of land that Established Titles owns that they put. It's kind of like my neighborhood, right? And I'm not gonna lie, this place is beautiful. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab my certificate because I'm pretty sure we just pulled up to my neighborhood here. Lord Heavydsparks, and we are looking for Aquaharney Southwood. There it is. This is legitimately the piece of land right here in this giant plot, right, Kat?
Yep.
This is it.
Right in there.
So this is putting your money where your mouth is. Just lift it up. Lift it up a little bit.
I was just iced in, guys.
Just lift it up.
Guys, it's just iced in.
Lift it up. You can just lift it up.
Yeah, man. See you guys.
All right, guys. So I am here with my proclamation and my certificate that says plot number Echo 067145. And Established Titles has given us a bit of a map to show because, oh geez, this is...
We should have entered the other side because...
Stop, Hans. This is not, now is not the time to be negative.
Blue is us, red is your plot. So
apparently, as you can see, we are here. My plot is down there, and these are all trees that we're currently in. Kat, could you guys trim the trees? Or is that part of the conservation thing?
let's just start hiking.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm that I am currently on my plot here in Aberdeenshire, Scotland. This piece of land right here is mine. And when I say mine, It's not legally mine, like I already told you. I can't go down and say, oh, I'm ready to build my house. However, I can say, hey, Established Titles, I've got that partnership with you guys, remember? Where you own that land and you carved out that little chunk for me? Don't do anything with it. Leave it alone forever. And they have to. And if they don't, I get my money back and I can probably go after them somehow. So that's pretty cool. When I got my certificate, they then also took, and like the next 2 or 3 or 4 or 500 people that ordered from my video, placed you guys around here too. So if you've placed an order from Established Titles, you know, sometime within the last little while of us doing these ads, your land is right around here. So if you guys want, I'll just kind of put my blessing on your land. I also went pee back over there, but that was on Diesel Dave's neighborhood and Hans's neighborhood, not yours. This is actually a really brilliant idea because it's not about owning a piece of land. It's about conserving a beautiful piece of property forever and dedicating it to somebody you love or yourself. I already thought.
So let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, jeez. Why is he like that? Why is he the way he is? Kat.
Yeah.
We saw plot number 1,
Yep.
which was my neighborhood, the most important one. It's pretty sick. But you say there's more.
Yeah. We've got 6 more, so we're gonna go to Huntley, which is an hour away.
Tomorrow we're gonna take you guys down south to some of the newer ones, right?
Yeah, that's right. To our newest, biggest plot. Thanks to all our lords and ladies, we're able to conserve even more land, and we'll go there tomorrow.
That's where Diesel Dave and the Muscle seem to think they've got this idea that they might be becoming lords and ladies this trip.
Wait,
Lady Muscle.
Come on.
Come on, Lady Muscle. AKA Kegel, let's go. Kegel Hoskins. See that, Lady Muscle? Came full circle. Let's skedaddle.
Hey, hold on. What? Mine says Aberdeenshire too. Scotland.
Oh, well, do you want to check it out?
Yeah, let me stop. I just want.
just
hey,
go.
Let me just go take a selfie with it real quick.
Yeah,
Hold
go
on.
take a picture. You want to use your camera? There you go, buddy.
All right, guys.
Big day. Get to see my own
Plot.
What's going on? Cool. Guys, check this out. We are at location number 2 for Established Titles. This is called their Huntley plot. And this one is freaking awesome. It's full of just old growth, super tall evergreens. And what's really unique about this is, like we said in the last one, when you buy your plot, that means they conserve the land forever. And they've protected this piece of ground from these trees being harvested. All around this is farmland where they've cut down and basically cleared all the trees. Now right here, this is like a little mini forest. You can just come here. You should make a trip to Scotland and come here because this, I would like to camp here. This would be awesome.
It is, yeah, it is super awesome. And you can camp.
Really?
You just got to make sure that you take everything away with you when you're done. You can totally camp here.
I see only good. Happy faces when people get their, you know, their Lord plaque. Happy forests that aren't being cut down. Happy campers wandering through the woods. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. I know you can't. Big day. Are you ready to become a lord?
Honestly, I think I've been preparing for this my entire life.
Well, the thing is, if you like this piece of land we're going to, it could be yours. You could get 1 square foot, 10 square feet. You can become a lord. You can make Maddie a lady. Diesel Dave is looking at property here too. You guys can start a little HOA. I don't know
if we could have a lot together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at Established Titles plot number 3. Technically, they've got 6 plots, so they all could have a different number. But this is the 3rd plot that we're visiting, and this is their newest and largest plot, which is over 100 acres, and it's freaking awesome. This is in a little town called Edelston, and basically what we're seeing here is this is like old timber country where they used to harvest these big evergreen trees. And then once they did a harvest, they came back through and planted a bunch of new trees. So you'll see a ton of little evergreens. Well, those are not going to be harvested again. Those are going to be conserved and protected forever because Established Titles bought this and now they're selling you little pieces of it. And the real kicker here is since Diesel Dave and and the muscle here still aren't lords or ladies, whatever you identify as.
I'm a lady.
They've not yet picked out their parcel, and this is now an opportunity for them to say, okay, we want to be up north by my neighborhood, or they want to start their own HOA down here.
And I say this looks like home. This looks like home, and we're starting an HOA. Cat.
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah, I'm here.
I think we got a couple of buyers.
Amazing. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick explanation, since you guys are going to be like new lords and ladies of this plot. So it's actually super close to Edinburgh. And if anyone else is interested in getting a plot around you guys, you can actually take the bus to the main road and walk like 20 minutes. Wow. So it's like really nice for people who just want a little
summer
bit of a
getaway
day
for
out.
you.
Yeah.
If I were to do this business and I was trying to maximize the profits and not be worried about anything else, I wouldn't buy this pristine, beautiful piece of land. I would go buy a piece of junk land somewhere, because you're banking on people never seeing it, right?
Again, a good point.
Well, that's not what they've done. They've bought actual legit nice pieces of land, not ghetto land somewhere that is just trash. Like, this is not cheap land. This is land that you actually want to conserve.
You know what? I think the bottom line is this. I think it's a really cool idea. I think it's an awesome conservation of land. Yep. I don't think this is a money grab or a scam. I think it's a fun thing that if you genuinely want to give somebody something that's meaningful, that's going to be here for the rest of their lives, it's kind of a cool idea.
And it keeps Scotland beautiful.
Yeah.
You know?
Kat, I was hoping we could come here and just debunk you and make you look like the idiot that the whole internet thinks you are.
And honestly, we were going to take a pillow sack, throw it over your head, and beat you up and leave you here.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
That was actually the whole, that was the thumbnail. The cool part about this is you're looking at somebody who's uber passionate about this. This is not somebody who's just, she's not just running this business. This was her baby. She dreamt this idea up and pitched it and has pushed it through to the finish line. And what's been cool is working with Kat throughout this process. You can see that she legitimately treats this as if it's like her like final science project at school. Like she's got all the parts and pieces, and she's so careful about making sure that it's done right. It's been pretty cool to see. So congratulations, Kat. You've built something very
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, like, even just looking at this, I was like tearing up just now, just because it's like,
every turn she was like, this place is so beautiful, we got to keep it beautiful.
You know what? I'll say this too. We do a lot of stuff with people who do scam us.
Sure.
Me personally, I get scammed a lot.
Yeah,
and spending time out here in Scotland with Kat, with this company, actually trying to debunk it or find out if it's a scam, I can tell you, dealing with Kat, it's definitely not a scam. And she's not a scam artist. She actually genuinely, I think with her heart, is happy to do this, and it's a really cool experience.
You know a scammer when you see one.
Yeah, I know a scammer when I see one. And I will say this, if nothing else, this is something, now that I've been here and done the whole process, I 100% would have bought this without having to deal with any of this. Yep. You know, it's a cool idea, and I'm gonna go back to America and say I own a little bit of Scotland and I'm a lord.
It's a conversation starter.
Yeah.
Eric's got it on his desk. No, he doesn't have guests in his office.
Yeah.
But the day he has a guest, they're gonna be like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
And what are you gonna say?
It's gonna be my mom, and she's gonna be thrilled.
You're so happy you own land in Scotland.
Do you guys want an epic slow-mo of you running through your new
Honestly,
land?
what I want,
you know what?
is I
Do
want
you three want an epic slow-mo?
Wait,
This help me
time
figure out how to
Time
slow-mo this.
No. What?
we wouldn't have been able to do it without obviously all of our customers. But I just like, I'm at a complete loss for words just with how beautiful it looks and how much of it there is, and the fact that it's gonna be here like this with bigger trees and the trees grow and everything forever. Yeah. Wow. Oh God, I'm so happy. Like, this is so great.
That's awesome.